What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 3 rumored hardware wallets coming into 2022 that we might actually get this year, and which these could include. But before I jump into the content, I just completely revamped my website, bitcoinlockup.com. Some brand new content that's going to be exclusively there and announced by the end of Q1, and I'm working on some cool things behind the scenes, so go ahead and check that out. And my newest videos will always be there before they hit YouTube or any other platform. All right, let's get started.
No. I specialize in a very specific type of security.
Okay, welcome back. So I wanted to talk about a few upcoming crypto hardware wallets that I expect to be released in 2022. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I try to help new crypto users take control of their crypto, and that starts with understanding security and protecting your own private keys. Now, I have years of experience with crypto hardware wallets specifically, and I've even designed one myself for a crypto company I was working for a few years back, but I can't really talk about it due to NDAs and it's still unreleased. All this to say, I know a thing or two about crypto hardware wallets and private key and crypto security, as it's a very specific topic. Now, because I tend to use cryptocurrency hardware wallets pretty much daily, I always try to bring you the most up-to-date information when it comes to crypto hardware devices, new wallets, and the ones that are not quite officially announced, but I can see that they're coming, but not confirmed. And I have some compelling evidence to support these theories. Now, although the last one is one that I'm not sure it might slip into 2023, I'm going to include it on the list because I still think it's a real possibility. So let's get into it. First and number one wallet is by Block, which is formerly Square, and their new Bitcoin hardware wallet. Now, 2021 was an interesting year to say the least, and had many tech companies rebranded and shifted their entire persona. First, with Facebook rebranding as Meta, and now with Square being rebranded as Block. Now, even the Square crypto team was rebranded to what they call Spiral. So why am I bringing all this up? In July 2021, Square at the time announced that they wanted to introduce and make a Bitcoin-only hardware wallet that is fully open source, as is shown in this Twitter thread you see on your screen. Now, to that end, this has already been underway for several months, according to their GitHub account, but there is one big catch here. This will not be a full 100% self-custody hardware wallet, such as Trezor or Engrave. As a part of their tweet thread, they discussed their ideas. They mentioned something that stuck out to me in that big thread, and not exactly in a good way. Quote, "Custody doesn't have to be all or nothing. We can probably simplify custody through assisted self-custody," close quote. Assisted requires great product design, minimal setup time, relying on existing devices, and end-to-end reliability. So how should we be thinking about these assisted solutions? Now, this sounds like it won't actually be a full self-custody cold storage wallet. This will be a multi-sig wallet, which will require a third party, Block, in order to sign a transaction that you want to send. Now, even though the private keys will be offline and off the exchange from hacking, which is good, it's still not going to be permissionless. So you may ask, how is this any different than using a bank? I really hope I'm wrong about this and that they will allow people full self-custody and apps and features to see what the next generation of layer 2 on Bitcoin is. But if they have to sign off on every time I want to spend my own crypto, that defeats the entire purpose of this. Now, we'll soon enough if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but if that tweet thread is any indication, assisted self-custody doesn't sound any better than having an exchange or leaving it on one. Number 2 is the Ledger Nano S Plus. Now, we don't know too much about this device other than a very brief and very vague description that Ledger announced on stage at the Ledger Paris Open conference in December 2021. It looks like Ledger is trying to rebrand themselves, as you can see, as the Apple of crypto. And although this was a developer conference, they teased new hardware coming, and apparently this one will have an even bigger and better higher-end hardware wallet in 2023 and beyond, but I digress. Now I'll be brief on this one and cut out all the BS and tell you exactly what this wallet is. Another version of the existing Ledger Nano S. So why would you buy one? Well, even though it looks 99.9% similar to the cheap plastic design device that you probably have right now, it will have increased app support, coin support, similar to a Ledger Nano X, which can hold up to 100 coins or apps at a single time. That's it. It's still wired, it's still small, it still looks the same.
He's predictable, he's boring.
It literally just holds more coins and has a slightly bigger screen, and will of course increase the price. The official press release they teased will be announced of this device in Q1 of 2022. As you can tell, I'm not entirely excited about this because the design and form factor is pretty boring and lacks innovation, but I am optimistic that they have something better as a flagship higher-end product that you could potentially get excited about in 2023 to 24. Here's to hoping. Okay, the third and final one is the Safepal S2. Now, the Safepal S1 is currently one of the cheapest and best-selling crypto hardware wallets by Binance, and for a pretty good reason. It comes in cheaper than the current Ledger Nano S, which is about $59 normally, but of course they recently raised the price due to chip shortages and inflation. And the Safepal Safe One has the same full price, which used to be $39, and now it's $49 for the same reason. Due to inflation and supply chain issues, the device is now $50, but is still the cheapest. Now for $50, this is a pretty good value, and with a solid team behind it that is constantly adding new blockchains and coin support. And it's also updating new NFT support, as well as being air-gapped. Now, they are currently planning the rollout for the new Safepal S2 with new features such as even more coin support, staking, and even more NFT support and displays, and they are ready to announce it pretty soon. I believe personally that they're trying to burn off most of the inventory they have of the S1 left before they announce and push a new Generation 2 device that is more expensive. Now you may be thinking, Zach, come on.
And remember, I'm saying with all due respect, that idea ain't worth a velvet painting of a whale and a dolphin getting it on.
But hold on, hear me out. When any hardware wallet company is successful, they always start development on a new wallet to not only target a new market segment entirely, perhaps more expensive and even higher quality, but in doing so, they already have an existing customer base that they can market to and or a second device that they can use to diversify their funds and private keys and not have it all being risked under one single wallet. Additionally, it's funded by the largest centralized crypto exchange by volume, Binance, and it has the backing and marketing dollars to make this a real success. Now, as soon as I hear more and or get any more information on this, I will keep you apprised of it as soon as I get some of those official details, but I'm watching this one, as I feel that this announcement is impending and is probably going to happen in Q3 to Q4 of 2022. Now, even though this didn't make today's top 3 list, I will mention that a new Trezor hardware wallet is also in the works. I made a video about this last summer where I predicted that there will be a new announcement for the next generation hardware wallet from Trezor using an open source chip from their new company called Tropic Square. Tentatively, I'm calling it the Trezor Model 3. And although I do believe this is currently being worked on, I don't think we'll see it in the hands of consumers until 2023 or possibly 24 due to development and again, more supply chain and shortage issues.
We'll pay. I may have been early, but I'm not wrong.
So what do you guys think? Are you gonna wait for some of these wallets before you start using one that may or may not come before you buy another one? And if not, are you going to try to get one of the other ones that I mentioned instead, or perhaps even the new Engrave Zero? Let me know down in the comments below. And then go ahead and click right here on your screen to watch my video on the top 3 altcoins that I just bought before 2022. I will see you guys in that video now. Crypto Renegade out.